to my channel. Today I am going to show you a video of a dragon that I made on Procreate. I have with me, he's going to talk about this with me, is Arav Pug. Hello Arav Pug.
Hi Rose ArtHouse.
How are you?
I'm okay.
So have a little look at this picture and tell me what you think about it.
It's cool. I very much like dragons, I'll say that. I find them amazing. But I'm not as well versed in the Chinese dragons as I am the normal medieval one that most people know about.
Yeah, because there's the Western dragon, isn't there? And then this is more of an Eastern dragon.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a hybrid or a mixture of all the different types of dragons. It's kind of just something out of my mind inspired by Eastern dragons. So I had the initial idea of having it with maybe a couple of coils, but I realised after putting more detail and more thought into it, I wanted it to be a colossal dragon, as big as a mountain kind of dragon.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, if it was that big, what havoc could it wreak on humans? So I have it holding a junk boat. And you had quite a good idea about that boat, which I had thought of myself, but I didn't include it in the picture. Go on, what was your idea for the boat?
My thought was like a really small man clinging onto something.
Yeah.
And it would also really help show the scale of how big this thing really is.
Yeah, I was thinking of having like little people, like they're falling down into the water below and all the waves and everything. I was thinking of having that.
I think people would get too attracted to that more than they would the dragon.
Possibly.
Like they'd look at the dragon and then look at all the cute little stick men.
I mean, this dragon would definitely lend itself to a theme for something, wouldn't it? Like a film or something.
Yeah.
It'd be quite good. So what I was doing here, I was just going over some different ideas because the scales of the dragon, I didn't want to do them too big, and I did a little bit of experimenting with some different Procreate brushes, and then when I found the right sort of size that I wanted, I then hand drew over each individual scale so that they looked like they were sitting on the shape of the dragon.
Yeah, I get you. Must have took a long time.
It did actually. That's one of the reasons this is a longer video today, because it took, I was probably doing this like all day, on and off all day, and every time I got to a certain point in the process, I was taking like a screenshot of it and showing it to friends in Discord and Discord groups and saying, what do you think, the dragon's coming along? So if they watch this video, they're going to know, oh yeah, I remember this dragon. I remember, Rose going on and on and on about this dragon. Yeah. And so the right there, I'm practicing with some different brushes, because you can buy all these like tattoo brushes and stuff on Procreate, but I downloaded some for free, but I'm not absolutely convinced at how good they are. I think the brushes that are already on there are pretty good. There's some pretty stamps and things, and the scale brush is pretty good. But and then here, you know what I'm doing here? I'm just perfecting the stencil. So if this was to be a tattoo for a client, you have to have the stencil nice and clear and crisp. So that's what I'm doing here, and just having some that almost a neo-traditional style where you have that thicker, bolder outline and then some thinner lines detailing parts of it. So here, the dragon, I thought red and green.
Yeah.
Colour scheme.
The kind of like original colours.
Yeah. But but I had a go of that just to satisfy myself, and then I conceded to the clients once. She said she wanted dark colours, dark reds. So I came up with the, all red. Had a little look at it and I thought it doesn't really work with the style of this picture.
I think it does.
So I made the colours, I washed the colours out a little bit, made them a little bit more watercolour shades, gave it more of that kind of watercolour, Oriental feel to it. And then I just put touches of warm yellow highlights in, because if it's a dragon, I wanted it to look quite fiery. That maybe there was some fires going on in front of it that it had already caused, and it's and the light of that fire is like shining on its face and it's breathing out something fiery. So it's got those highlights and then black shading for some contrast. Yeah, but that's pretty much the picture. So a dragon, that's the stencil. And then the finished picture is, I call it an Oriental dragon holding a junk boat. Well, thank you very much for talking with me, Arav. Pug.
Yeah, you're welcome, ArtHouse.
And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do.